Hello everyone, this is Chris from Heaven Shall Burn. You're watching Unraveled. Enjoy it, take your time, it's worth it.
Hi, welcome to Unraveled. It's a pleasure to have you here.
It's a pleasure being here.
So, I think we should start with the most pressing questions.
Okay.
We are currently on the first date of the Final March tour. First question, was it a pun to make the Final March in March?
No.
It's been killing me.
Yeah. That was the whole idea behind it. Because we're taking a break after this tour. And so it's the final march for some time. The final tour. Okay.
And that is the next question. What led you to this decision? Why now?
To take a break?
Yes.
There are different reasons. Also, when you think of the concept of the Wanderer record, to take some time off, to come back stronger, we decided to take a break, also to write some new music, but to...
Make it more official.
No, not really, but just to work on it and not do it like not most bands, or not like we did in the past. Just do a record between tours, write songs between tours, rush everything, and then, okay, we have a new record, now we can go on tour again. Just with no time limit set, just say we start writing new music, and if it takes 1 year, it takes 1 year, if it takes 2 years, it takes 2 years, if it takes 3 years. But,
so be it.
Yeah, but to make a record which is written by all of us, where we can talk about proudly and say this is it at the moment, this is really good, and not and not to say, oh sorry, we did a record, we know it's not that good, but we had to rush it to do a new album.
I see, because when most bands announce that they will go in an indefinite break, most of the time they break up.
No.
And they just don't want to put the label of, hey, it's over.
No, that's not the idea.
Going up.
No.
That's very nice to hear.
We said that we tried to do the 30th anniversary.
When is that?
In 8 years. So there will be some time.
Sure, to regroup, strengthen.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we all have our regular jobs, so we have to take care of families. Mike became a father last year, so he's new to his daddy work.
He has other priorities.
A second different priority. Yeah, he's mainly the head of all the lyrics and mainly of the music, so it's still his priority to work for the band as well, but the kid came in, and so he has some new views on some things.
That is understandable.
Yeah.
So after countless shows that you played, do you have one show, one festival that really stands out and that you hold dear?
Stands out positive or negative?
Yes, positive. No negative. No. We want the positive things in life.
Depends on different things. It was surely something special to play on the Woodstock Festival in Poland in front of, they said, around 150,000 people to 180,000 people in front of the stage. But it's also special to play on places you never expected you would ever see, like Mexico. We played Mexico once. That was something amazingly special, because Mexico is one of those places I never dreamed of to be for some time.
And I guess it's real nice to discover that your music has reached that far across the ocean.
Yeah, and it's always something different. So sounds like a standard answer, but it's really hard to tell if there's one special festival. Because
or show, or anything.
We had big shows that felt impressive, but club shows are more
energetic and intimate.
Intimate? Yeah, I know you heard it for some time from other bands, but that's true.
I've seen Heaven Shall Burn 4 times now, and I've never seen you at a festival. So I've seen you play in Athens in a small venue in 2010, 11, something like that. I've seen you play in Munich in this big expo site. It was crazy. And I know what you mean with the intimacy and the energy.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about your band.
So now you have the answer given yourself. Well. There is no special festival or show. There have been so many really good shows in the past.
Okay, fair enough. I'll take that.
Okay. You have to. Okay, sorry.
It's okay. If there was one issue you could swipe off the face of the earth, what would that be?
One issue?
Out of the many.
You have really good questions.
And we're just getting started.
One thing I would really like to change is the difference in the economic difference on different continents. Like Africa is a very poor continent, but has so many. It's hard to explain in English. It's so rich in its naturals. Can you say it like that?
Yes.
Like
in resources.
In resources.
Yes.
But was robbed for centuries, or is still robbed since centuries. So the people are way poorer than they would need to be, and that's something I would like to change in the whole society. Even in Germany, there's a huge gap between rich people and poor people, and I would like to
balance it out.
Yeah, and that worldwide would be perfect.
It would be a utopia, though.
That was your question focused on to think about an utopia.
True.
Yeah.
True. Okay.
What would I like to change? Yeah.
If you could cast each member of the band as a superhero, who would each member be?
As a superhero.
Yep.
Wow. Now I have to think of superheroes.
And we can do villains if you want. What's easiest for you?
Okay. Each band member as a superhero. Wow.
Come on, it's not that hard.
I need to find 5 superheroes that fit to the band members. I would have, okay. Is there a superhero that can drink a lot of beer? So I would have one for
No, but we can create one.
We have to get back to it later. I have to think of 5 superheroes.
Fine with me.
Yeah.
But what superpower would your music have? That's easy.
Would?
Yes. If you are superheroes, your music must have a superpower.
Okay.
What is that?
Is the social ability of people would be better, would make the social ability of people better.
I like that.
Empathy.
That's a first, you know. That's a first. Okay, if you could have a 1-minute phone conversation with a younger you, what age would you choose and what would you tell yourself?
I would call me around being 13, 14 and tell myself to quit smoking. I already quitted smoking, but in 2004.
You were older.
I was way older, so I would have told myself to stop smoking right away.
Fair enough, I like that. Would you rather give up your favorite food or coffee? Or beer? To make it even harder.
I would give up coffee and beer for my favorite food.
Oh my god.
I would get used to black tea then, like English breakfast tea or something like that. That's all great.
Okay. What is the best tour prank you've ever pulled? Oh, I see a good story here.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
So it's some kind of a sad story as well, because we've been on tour with As I Lay Dying and Suicide Silence in 2010, when Mitch was still around. And one night we taped him to the roof of the nightliner with gaffer,
Yes.
with tape, and he was hanging on the roof like this all the that was really great. We have some pictures of it. Looks really good. He was like hanging.
Like the demon on the ceiling.
Yeah. But with gaffer tape, so not a real demon then. Well,
Close enough.
Yeah.
If he was making noises,
Yeah.
like he used to. Okay.
But that was a fun night and a fun tour.
I believe that everyone was still alive. Everyone was out of jail.
Yeah. Yes.
Have you ever been caught doing something you shouldn't be doing?
Caught by who? Parents or police?
What's more interesting?
It's close.
You just give it out. So you might as well tell me the story as well.
Once my dad has seen me, not really caught me, but seen me smoking weed. I was born close to the Dutch border, so back then it was one of the things you had to try. I'm not used to it. Nowadays I try to when I was like 16, 17, 18 or something like that. And
You were a wild youth.
Nah, I just tried some things, but nothing special, really. No real drug use, just some weed back then. But yeah, I know a lot of people that went more often to the Netherlands, but not me. And not really by the police. Something just
by your band members. By your band members.
Something I shouldn't have done.
Like eating someone else's food. No? Nothing?
No. I just destroyed a poster in the rehearsal room by accident that someone really liked, and he was really, really mad at me. And I was like, that was just a stupid poster. I was like, no, I will never get this back. And
yeah, I somehow can relate to that.
Yeah, that was annoying somehow because it was not worth it. Not worth the stress.
Final question. What do you want the band's legacy to be?
Legacy to be to be known as a band with political lyrics, an important band with political lyrics of the German metal scene, with good, intelligent lyrics.
I like that.
Because it's missing sometimes. There are a lot of good bands with good lyrics, but I prefer, because I was raised with a lot of hardcore, political, socialist, left-wing music, and
it's quite obvious if you ask me.
And I always liked that there's a real idea in the lyrics, something you can use in your all-day life, and not sing about dragons and things that. It's not that I want to shut down those lyrics, but it's not that important for me to have
the other way around. You can make a
like
change
a fairy
in the
tale,
world.
yeah, to make people think somehow. Like it worked with me. Music was so important for me when
Give
it was
them a platform.
Yeah. Talk about things that I recognized in the world. And like writing a book, a good book.
I like that. I like that a lot. No one said that before.
But we are not not done with the superheroes, right?
No, we're not.
Damn it!
Meet me in 3 hours.
So, I'm not really good at superheroes, and that's why.
You can think good guys from movies. That can work.
Good guys from...
It's okay. It's okay. We will
Really
come back
sorry,
later.
everyone, but I'm really bad at superheroes and good guys in movies. I'm really sorry.
Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah,
it was
thank
a
you.
pleasure having you.
And I hope you enjoyed the show.
And cut!